problem solving, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution. We teach them a whole lot of soft skills. For example, in the Tech Bootcamp program, we have 18 soft skills that will teach them for 6 weeks. I am acknowledging the fact that AI is really helping us to achieve a lot, but AI will not help us to enjoy that connectedness that we need to live as humans. Wanting or should be running after. So with proper soft skill, understanding yourself, our soft skills include teaching people problem solving, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution. We teach them a whole lot of soft skills. For example, in the Tech Bootcamp program, we have 18 soft skills that will teach them for 6 weeks, every day with a different skills. Like yesterday, they learned about creativity and innovation. That's what they learned. So, and then we still have more. They're still going to learn customer care, customer service. They're still going to learn teamwork and collaboration. They've learned adaptability, and then they will still learn again adaptability and resilience. We just want them to know that, yes, of course, life is not a bed of roses. There is a starting point, and then while you keep going, there are going to be hills or mountains to climb. If you do not have the capacity to climb, you are either not going to attempt climbing, or and then even when you fall, sometimes some people will fall and they die. Some people fall and then they pick themselves back up and they continue on the journey. Our interest is in supporting you to, go through that path successfully.
Wow, that's 18 soft skills. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. And tell us, how has it been? Where do you see these young people applying these 18 soft skills? Right? And how do you have like some transformation stories that you want to share in those contexts?
Okay, so every day when people come to class, do you know that we have realized that sometimes some people will come for the morning session, which is the life skills, and don't show up in the evening. In fact, at the first year, when we had the first cohort, we had a lot of them they rated the life skills better than the tech skills. So obviously some of them do not, they just, it's easy to say you want to go and get soft skills. You get all the skills and then you become useless to yourself because you are not doing some things right. Some people is time management. And then you're choking yourself with so much. You have intelligence in terms of tech intelligence, but you do not have management skills that will help you manage yourself, to be able to manage your mind, your emotion, your time, to use the tech skills to attract the resources. I have people that I work with and some for. They're always, they always want to come back. Why? I have learned over time and I have built over time because I paid attention to who I am. Some people are naturally angry. Things just irritate them. And it's not because, they just want to be angry or be irritated. It's just because they don't know some things that, okay, do I even know my temperament? Do they know? These are the things that we open them to. Your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities available, and their threats. Even so, do you know them? If you don't know them, you will see opportunities as threats, and then you will not take advantage of these opportunities. So these are all the things that our soft skills help them to do. So for some of them, it's so fascinating. They come in the morning, they always ask questions when facilitators come, but they ask. Some of them will even use what they are going through currently in their workplaces, or some in school or with their friends as examples. They'll ask questions. How do you deal with this? So for us, we know that it's really, really adding a lot of value to them. And
Mm.
yeah, in addition to the tech skills, that also helps them to
Yeah.
know that, okay, because I tell them, if you have signed up for something, you must show up. There's a reason why you
Mm.
signed up. Why not just finish it? Do not do things halfway. So for us, I know that the soft skill is so rich that they enjoy it. And now you ask the question of how do we get them, right? How do we get the people that signed up? Yeah.
Yeah. How
So
do we
for
get them, and how do we fund their education?
so
Elaborate
how
on the
do we
funding.
get them? Sincerely, I'm a digital marketer. Yeah. So I know how to design. I know how to write copies, and I know how to disturb people. So I can send messages to you again and again, and then you won't have any choice than to want to see, okay, what is she doing? And when you get there, you'll be fascinated, sorry, and you won't want to leave. And that's it. For me, I love to call people, come and see, come and see. If you get there and you don't like it, you're free to go. But first come and see it. And that's how we get them. It will surprise you that from the first cohort, we had people from yeah, so the intention was to reach out to young people in Africa. And that was what we did from the first cohort. We attracted people from Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, and I think one other country. And then the second one too, we even attracted more Kenyans because the Kenyans last year they did a whole. In fact, the one that won our most outstanding is from Kenya. I've noticed something about them. They are always ready to learn. So when they come in, they go the extra mile, and then so this year, of course, maybe they shared to their network, and then I also shared to some, and we got a whole lot of them joined from Kenya. And that's it. So it's just by you tell someone who will tell someone who tells another person, and then they come into the program.
So in essence, they are getting so much value that they feel it is worth sharing, right?
Yes, yes.
Feel it is
You
worth
know, a
sharing.
friend,
Yeah.
yes, a friend from Faith Foundation wrote one thing. You know, when I was worried about, okay, a lot of people applied and then they accepted to be part of the program, and then I'm like, man, some of them are not even coming again. And I told, and then he looked and he said, "You're really trying." I said, "How?" He said, "Because for us, some of our programs, we give them incentives to make them come. I don't give anybody incentive. It's just encouragement
Mm.
to give them. And you see them
Mm.
come trooping in the morning. Class starts at 9. You see some people waiting before 9 to
Mm.
join the class. So that tells us that they are really getting value. And the same set of people, you see them jumping in the morning, both Nigerians and Kenyans, they will be there, and they wait even till the end of the program. There was a time we started doing from 9 to 12. They waited from 9 to about 12. So that means they're getting so much value that they really want to absorb more and then maybe share with others to come when we have the next one. It will interest you that
Wow.
we have people that are already sending in messages that I would like to be part of cohort 3. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really amazing. So uh, now let's shift the conversation a little bit towards our evolving IT landscape, if you may call it that. These days, there's so much knowledge out there on YouTube, so much knowledge on Google, the emergence of generative AI. I could become a language speaker or a cook just by going to Chat GPT. So, what would you say when someone asks you, with all these learning platforms out there, with all this artificial intelligence, with all this media through which one can self-learn, why would someone need to come to my Dream Connect? Why would someone need to participate in such a training?
So I'm gonna say this thing. I think I said it last time. Connection. Connection. Now connection has connection varies. So for us, the first connection is, oh, I'm able to even connect with my peers. We are interacting. It makes a lot of sense to a lot of people. I have to be honest. One thing that we do during the boot camp, as also that I've not mentioned, is we do reviews, and they do it in groups. So nobody does review alone, and nobody does projects alone. All projects are done in groups. All reviews are done in groups. We the second book review today, and it will interest you how people enjoyed the fact that they now have to share responsibility. So we give them 4 different books. We always do 4 book reviews. Book one had theirs last week, so book one will have the smallest book, maybe with like 100 and something pages. We want to review it, so they're gonna share this responsibility, and it's interesting that they're coming on stage. Like, oh, okay, you see them on the platform. Oh, hello guys, okay, we're waiting for But when I look at it, I'll just smile. Like, so they are serious about it. People connecting from different places they've never met. Some persons, that's just what they need. I'm sure some of them found it relaxing to be on that platform every day, right? The ones from
So
the
there's that
last
social component of
is
the
still
program.
there, yes. So they connect somehow. Nobody will check on you if you. It's just like AI will not check. Like I said it the last time. When you don't come to class, AI will not check on you. That's just the truth. It is only when you come that you are on the platform. But on a platform where there are other people looking, we've not seen this person. Somebody calls on you, calls and then check on you. Somebody wants to send you something, and then you feel, that connectivity. That tiny feeling goes a long way in helping our mental health, and that's the truth. That you are connected with people, you're going to see them in the morning. That's why when we come in the morning, the first thing I say is unmute, say hello to someone left and right. Of course, I know we're not we're not in the same classroom, but just unmute and say hello, type it, say it, and then it's just to pour out. Sometimes you want to talk, you just pour out, and then the opportunity to pour out and talk to someone goes a long way to help your mind settle, shape your support your mental health development. That's the truth. So I'm not saying AI. Okay, for example, in class we're using AI also to learn. When we're doing programming, right? Some of the tools we use is AI. And some of them saw it today, and was it so a few days ago, and they were like, "Oh, really? I didn't even know I could do this." And I've been wasting time using this tool. If I had known this particular tool, I would have gone for it a long time ago. So AI is sorting out some things that they need. They couldn't find it, but somebody has found it, brought them together, and was able to educate them that okay, you can actually use still the same thing. So AI, yeah, AI is. I am acknowledging the fact that AI is really helping us to achieve a lot, but AI will not help us to enjoy that connectedness that we need to live as humans.
Just as an extension of the question, do you have a way of like tracking those who have passed through you, keeping in touch? Do you have some kind of a forum like that, or their journey, following them through their journey beyond
So,
you?
so yes, we do. We have platforms for different groups that we have trained.
Yeah.
We have for the
Hmm.
teenagers. We have for the like cohort one. We have a platform for them. And so on that platform, of course, when there are opportunities that we should share with them, we had to put them in a group, share with them.
Mhm.
One thing that we want to do going forward is to also check on them. We're working on that. We're trying to build a system that will everyone can even put. There's a go on our website, you will see a talent marketplace. So we're trying to onboard everybody, put them there, so that
Hmm.
we can have both individuals and organizations looking for freelancers to get something done for them. And then we can say, yes, okay, they've gone through our trainings. We can vouch for this person to be able to do
Hmm.
this. And the ones that we know that needs support, we want to pay attention to them and then see how they can quickly help them upskill and then, get better at doing the job. One thing we try to do during this tech boot camp is get them internship positions. It's really not been easy because we really need organizations to support us be able
Mm.
to make it happen. It's not easy. Last year we were only able to get sorry, during the first cohort we were only able to get a few. I think just about 20% of our participants were able to get internship opportunities. Some of them are still
Mm.
some of them are not. So we want more. Also, mentorship also we also love to have, adults and then
Mm.
achievers who are willing to mentor young people, right? In either building their careers, developing entrepreneurship skills, and then even solving social problems like education and creating social impacts generally. So we really want to have, adults who are willing to support these young people. Yeah, and then you have to, Gen Z, yeah, last year I'll give an example of somebody. She lives abroad. She's in America, and then the mentees that I paired with her, they're here in Nigeria. They had issues trying to connect at the right time. You know how some usually our people from Nigeria where I live in, most of them don't know how to keep the time. And it's one thing that we're trying to teach them. You don't keep people waiting. You don't, especially if you're at the receiving end. Me, naturally, whether I'm at the receiving end or at the giving end, I always keep to time and then I always love to be there before, the agreed time. I think it's respectful. It's just respect. It's honorable. Aha. So for some of them,